peoples of the interwebs, it's the Lunatic back again with another episode here on the SMPDX Minecraft Amplified server. And as you just saw in that time lapse, we finished making our dragon head for the boat. The boat. I completely forgot what it was called there. Yes, I'm good at these words and things in English, you know. We don't have a name for the dragon head yet, though. He needs a name, of course. Being a dragon, all dragons do need names. Otherwise, they're just lizards, basically, which is kind of boring. Um, Something like that, I guess. I don't know. Dragon things and whatnot. Just gonna look at him from, kind of flying around a little bit. I guess the whole time lapse was sort of flying around, but he looks pretty awesome. Uh, I'm really happy about it. Fluff, I believe I have mentioned, Fluff designed him, uh, and it's super great, better than anything I could have come up with for sure. But I do want to try a couple of things here, because obviously he's very, as much as it's like the shape and everything is great, the coloration is a little bit one-dimensional, and it's a little bit hard to kind of see what's going on sometimes from certain angles. So I want to try and swap out a little bit of stuff on it with oak bits and bobs. Let's see here. I thought I had more oak. Maybe I did. Hold on. I need some more oak stairs. So I need to quickly, I guess, grab. Wait. Do I have on me? I have my ender chest on me. There should be oak in there. Give me a second. I'm good at this game. I swear. There's the ender chest. There's that. And it'd be in that one. Yes. Okay. What else do we have in here? Ooh, fun stuff. Secrets. Nothing actually particularly secret, but it's fun to pretend sometimes. Let's see. Okay, just go like that. Grab ourselves a few stairs, and I'll pick this back up here and clean up that mess as well. Woohoo! Okay, so I want to try here, and see what it would look like if we replaced these with oak. I don't know. It's a little bit hard to scaffold around here, but okay. Pop up. Yeah. Okay. And pop that one, and then we're gonna go boop and boop. And once we got up here, pop off that. Ah. Okay, that worked out super well. Ugh. Okay, come on, break the block. Oh, there's more. Okay. Ooh, that was some great timing there. Okay. And boop, boop. Okay. Awesome. Now we'll grab that off. This one we'll replace with that. And oh, look at this. I just realized we missed out on a couple of bits, and I'm out of what? Okay. Apparently, I'm not very good at this whole game. Okay, that goes there. Yes, okay. Sweet. And then we'll just grab that and replace them with that and that. And then I want to take out this on here as well. Let's see if we can't do this. Yep. Boop. Oh crap. Okay, I swear I can get this. This is an easy placement. He lied vigorously. There we go. Okay. And we'll pop up this one. And go like that. I said like that. I've been having a lot of trouble placing blocks properly lately. It's kind of annoying. Makes playing this game very difficult because there's a lot of block placing that takes place in it. That puppy comes out. That puppy comes out. And we don't need the rockets on our hopper right now. Just later when we fall, inevitably. Okay. And pop out that. Nope. Okay, I have to, yeah, brilliant. Chop that out. Okay. Let's see here. And then we'll stop it there for the moment, and I want to take out this as well. and see how it looks with the oak wood. Because it's just, some of these details, like I said, really just get lost in the rest of the build because they're all the same color. So if we take out these ones, just give them some blonde streaks instead of the whatever this is, I guess. No, come back. Oh, well, it's gone forever now. You're mine. Okay. And then we'll take a quick fly. Oh, yeah, like I said, I didn't need the rockets on my harbor. Okay. Okay, that looks terrible. That looks disgustingly horrific. Come on, fly, you fool. We are going to put all of that back post-haste immediate. Quite the timing you have there, Quirky, right as I'm coming back in to say hi to the peeps. Let's see here. Don't make it bad? What? Oh. Look at that awesome, fire in its mouth. That's not better. Huh? Very confused right now as to what's going on with Quirky. What? So confused. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we've undone all those changes. Now, one thing you'll notice is that it's incredibly dark on my dragon's head right now, which is suboptimal. Oh crap! Come on, you can do the thing. You can do the thing. Land on the dragon's head without falling off. Ow! Very cool. Now I've got a little bit of thought here, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be. We're just going to ignore Quirky for now, I guess. Oh, ha, ha, I figured it out. He's singing to me songs of things and whatnot. Anyway, I'm just trying to check here and see what light levels we've got. Because obviously we don't want this place to be spawnable for anything. That's fine because that's a thing. Okay. What are you? Are you? Nope, you're not a block. You're a block though, and you're a 3. Crikey O'Reilly. Okay. Ow! That was brilliant. Ow! Yes, that's how you play this game. You just set yourself on fire randomly, and it's all good. Oh yes, okay. Now I think that should be good as far as spawning spaces on this puppy go. Let me double check. Okay, here is valid, but nope. Here and here, nope. Okay, very good, very good. I'll of course double check the other side here, but I don't think it's any different. Now, how stupid does this look? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. It looks pretty stupid. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to give our dragon a flaming mohawk. Ow. We are going to, mildly broil ourselves in his flesh. What we'll probably just do is get... Do the Elytra glitchy jump of doom. Let me out. Fine, whatever. We'll probably just get something to put down there. Some, maybe wooden buttons would work, or stone buttons. Come on, you stupid. Well, jumping is difficult. Yeah. Okay. Buttons can be put places, obviously, to prevent spawning, but that looks pretty dumb in my opinion. If there were spruce ones, that might look good, but I don't know, because string doesn't stop mob spawning, unfortunately. Crikey, okay. The other things that do are redstone components, and we don't have any good redstone components that, match up with this wood stuff here, because we need it on these two, we need it on this one, we need it on these two right here. No, wait, these two right here, and those two right there, and then there's a couple down there that we need it on as well. Here-ish somewhere? No, these ones. No. What? 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 Yeah, these ones right here. This is yeah. This should be okay. Okay. Just getting very confused by everything. Why is this so difficult? Yes. Okay. Um, but like if we look in, I can't do things at all. I mean, we have wooden pressure plates, we have wooden buttons, but how dumb does that look? Guess we'll find out. Um, yeah. I mean, it on okay. That doesn't look terribly bad. Let's just do this real quick. Throw it on a few more buttons, places, um, and is it these ones? Yeah, those ones right there. Do we have any more wood that can be used? Okay, we'll make 12 more buttons, I guess, and we'll stick them all over the place, and we'll see how it looks. Turned out that I needed 13 buttons, not 12. Whatever, that's fine. Let's see here. He just has warts now? Maybe? Yeah, it looks like he just has warts now all over the place. Crap. It's so hard to get like a good visual on it. Oh man, because angles are just horrible. This is what I get for building in the sky. Let's be real. Um, yeah, no, that does not look good. Okay. For the love of Pete, can we not do stupid things like that? Game, thank you. I've been having so many problems with the game. Just today, it's been crazy. We got murdered by mobs a bunch while working in a cave, and it's not like we weren't being dumb and getting murdered by the mobs. The mobs were just spawning in like levels above where they could spawn, and closer to us than they are allowed to spawn by the algorithms and things of the game. So we weren't very happy with that, and it was painful. And there was some near rage quitting. So uh, yeah, gotta love it when a game doesn't work how it's actually supposed to, and when a creeper blast can kill you at full health in diamond armor without breaking a sweat. I love it. I absolutely love it. So love this game. Absolutely love this game. We're probably gonna honestly have to just live with this thing being dark and all over it, which I don't want to do. I really wish there was some sort of like a light block that I could place where it would just be like, oh, this spot's light, instead of having do stupid things like that. Because I'm not putting a torch. I'm not gonna torch up my dragon head. That'd be stupid, man. Um. Oh well. In any case, yeah, we got him done. We've got a few other things, of course, to uh work on. That was terrible. To complete the dragon, of course, or the boat, I guess. And one of those things is going to be back here. Yes, the uh, tail, the wibbly bit on the back. Yes, I'm recording, trying to. Let's see. I'm recording the process of removing warts from my dragon. Let's see here if we can figure out a way to get oop onto here. Brilliant. Okay. Now, I guess one thing that we can do right now, because I don't know what I'm going to do for the tail. Excuse me. But I do know what I want to do here. So I'm going to start that off by just building this all the way up as high as we can. Which, as I've mentioned before, it's not good enough, really, for what we want to do. What I would love to be able to do is, be to make a full Viking sail and everything on this puppy, but it can't go up high enough. It's not possible. We need to extend the build limit, and that's not a thing that's possible from my understanding of the game. Not without mods of some kind, at least. Which that would be a mod I would approve of, extending the build limit up, removing that terrible, terrible limitation of 256 blocks or whatever it is. Okay. We'll plop you down. Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay, we'll plop you down there. Oh, sometimes I hate this game, I tell you. And we're gonna go like this, and we'll go like this? Yes, okay. Ah, I've opened up. Okay. Wrong ender chest. No, the correct ender chest. Wrong shulker box. Wood. Boop. I'm not building. I'm trying to open. Okay. Oh, sometimes this game, I tell ya. Yeah. All right, time to get that imagination cap going here, peeps. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to make it look like this sail, or this mast, whatever the thing is called, was hit by lightning, basically, is what we're going to be going for, right? Now, it was hit by lightning, and then it broke, and it fell off to that corner of the ship. So it didn't smash our nice dragon, and it didn't. Maybe it did take out the tail. I've worked on tails a little bit, and I don't like it. But maybe I'll get Fluff to design me a tail. Let's see here. Anyway, we're gonna have it have fallen, off that corner of the ship there. So that means that basically we need to shape this as though it's broken and fallen off and everything like that. And what I want to do, or jagged, like it's lightning has massively damaged it and everything. Goodbye. We'll never see you again. I might go down and get that later. So we'll take that down by. Yeah, we'll take this one down by 1, I think. And we'll take this one down again and again. Does that look decent for having broken off? Snap. Let's take a fly by it real quickly. And let's just see. Okay. Maybe if we... Boop. Oh, I wonder if that... Did that work? I missed entirely. That's okay. Okay. The problem with building things up like this is that I either need to re-pillar up, or I need to try very hard to land on the pillar, which is not generally good, apparently. Okay. Let's. Okay, that was pretty cool, I guess. We're gonna make this just a little bit bigger to land on in the future. And hot and everything. Okay, and then torch. Now, what we got to do here, because obviously the wood wouldn't look like this. So I've gone and got myself some dark oak wood, and I have some spruce oak in a place as well. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, starting, let's say, here. Cut that one out. Go boop. And boop. And let's, okay. On this right here, we're going to want to drop down a little bit further. Can I? Yes. Sweet. Now we'll take out... Okay, so we'll take out the top 2, actually, right now. And we're going to put in some spruce wood, which is going to be in here. Okay, sweet. And plop this back in here. All right, brilliant. Spruce wood. Now, the reason I'm doing that is that there's not a good reason, I guess. I don't know. The spruce wood is a little bit... It looks a little bit more burned, maybe, than the dark oak wood does. They're a little bit more actively burning. Like, this one right here looks like it's more of a cooled burn. So what I kind of actually want to do then is take and go like this. And we'll cut out this one and plop that in there. And then these last 3 up here will all be spruce. So that it's a little bit more, whatever, something. Insert proper wordage here. Well, we're going to cut out that one right there as well and toss in a dark oak just to kind of, spread it out some. I don't really want it to be looking quite so patterned, but I don't know that I have too much of an option with this particular one here. We'll cut out that one and just throw in a dark oak wood one down there. Not going to mix that one up too particularly much. Down on this right here. What we're going to kind of say that this is the side that the lightning struck. And so we'll make that one and that one and maybe this one dark oak. And we'll still have enough for the other side. And of course we'll cut out this one, plop in some spruce over there. whoop. I said whoop. That's not why I was saying whoop, but we'll pretend. And we'll cut out that one. Okay, and then this right here. We're just gonna cut that one out because then we can do better things with it in a moment here. And now we'll take and cut down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how do we think of that? That is thinking somehow, right? Don't ask what I'm saying. I literally have no idea what I'm talking about at this point. So we'll toss all this junk up here. We'll take a look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. But there's one way, of course, that we can make that look better, as you would have seen in a previous video had you watched it. I don't know, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But we're gonna take and add on a little bit of fire. Yes, fire, because we have fire tick off, fire spread, fire tick spread. I don't know. Whatever it is, we have it off, so it doesn't burn things down randomly. Because last season we had a lot of problems where lightning would strike and it would just burn down somebody's build that they'd spent days working on at times, and it was really demotivating. So we turned that off for this season because it's horrible and should not be a thing. Now we're gonna set that one on fire on the top, and I'm gonna just pop in here and do some of this as well. We'll wait on that for a second here. And what I want to do is get one of these and put it. Actually, let's see here. We cut in and then we go dark oak wood, and let's cut up this. Yeah. There we go. That's good. Okay, because of course the mast wouldn't be hollow. That'd be weird, right? And we'll light some of this stuff on fire here. We'll go around to the other side and do some lighting on fire of it as well. Let's drop down here and just go boop, boop, boop. Why am I burning? Really confused. Like, why am I burning? I'm confused right now. Huh? That's weird. Ow. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna color out this way. Try to avoid the fire as best we can, which is apparently much harder than I would have thought it would be. And there's our flint and steel. And we'll just add some fire to this side here. Yes. Okay. Swish. Flint steel's about to go, but that's okay. We don't need too much more fire. Just a couple more over here. Let's drop down some. Yeah, okay, brilliant. We'll pop those out and go boop, 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 boop. Good enough. Okay, we'll I guess we'll call that there, and we'll give it a quick fly around once we remove the scaffolding to see how it looks. Well, I'm looking at it, and I might want to add on a little bit more fire on, along the sides, just on the flat bits, maybe. But really, it looks pretty good, and I don't want to add too much fire, so it doesn't, we've already got Flag Machine Central over there with flames. But let's see, what else? Okay, what else can we do on here? Because I still haven't figured out the tail, and I need Fluff to maybe help me out with that, because I'm terrible with it. Okay, let's talk about down here. I've done a little bit of work down here. I honestly, legitimately can't remember if I showed it on the last episode or not. But I made these spots here. Ooh, is that still? No, it despawned. Oh well. I'm thinking of putting a beacon in here, actually, in which case I would need to remove those middle bits. I'll have to think about that. We'll see if it works. But I was just going to put like a 1 or 2 stage beacon or whatever in here and make it be haste or regeneration or something. I don't know, resistance, something like that. But I have these areas down here. Now, one of these spots, probably one of these 4 spots in the middle, are going to be dedicated to something special at some point in the future, which I'll get to eventually. I don't know when, but I don't want to spoil it for now, just in case it doesn't work out. I'm going to leave that like that for now. It looks terrible, but whatever. It's not going to stay. But okay. So down in these areas right here, right? In an actual Viking ship or even a pirate ship, which is, the inside of this is very pirate shippy, but it's technically a Viking ship. I don't know. It's Minecraft. We do what we want, right? Anyway, down here, the point is that down here they would have heavy things, right? They would store water down here, or they would just put in rocks. That way, the boat would stay upright. That would weigh it down, and it would keep this area sunken under the water properly, so that the boat didn't tip over as easily. Basically, is what the case was there. We really should have. Okay. Anyway, just thinking, we have these are all coming down, but then there's 2 more over there, and then there'll be 2 more over there that I don't have coming down. I should maybe do something about that at some point, but not right now because I'm thinking. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to just kind of put down here in a couple of these, maybe some like piles of rubble. Get some. I'll probably what I'll do right here. I have hatched open so that you can like actually get down in them. So I'll probably say we'll want to have something that we'll want to access in these front and back ones because I'm terrible at this. I swear. Come on. Okay. So under those hatches, and then if we come over here, everything's identical. It's kind of terrible, but down here is meant to be something. Probably storage, but I don't know. I guess I have to think about that. Let's see. Okay, we'll figure out this first. But I'll probably put like cauldrons of water down here. Is my thinking. And maybe a couple of things that are supposed to be crates, which will tie down in some interesting ways, probably. And can we fit anything? No, we can't fit anything back there, but that's okay. That's right. We have to do this one. Okay. Pardon my annoyance at things that I have done, which I regret having done. Okay, if we cut that out, and then if we cut this one out, we can go like this, boop, boop, and then we can just go, haha, okay. I have a couple of those too. And now, thinking is difficult. Okay, so what do we need? What else do we need, right? We need general storage, of course. We need to have crew quarters. We need to have captain's quarters. I don't know that Viking ships would have a captain's quarters necessarily, but ours is going to because I'm the captain. I want my own quarters. Dash Garnet. Yes, Dash Garnet. We need some crewers, and we need to figure out, where all that stuff is going to go. And I want kind of a workshop area. I want, just general storage, which I'll actually use sort of for storage. Probably more just kind of bulk stuff and mess stuff. And then I may have valuables-ish area. I don't really know for sure. I don't like this is sort of supposed to be my base this season, but I want to make it look good instead of having it be functional more than anything else. So whatever I do, it's not going to be. It's not going to end up being like my storage system. My storage system is going to have to go elsewhere, and there might maybe that'll be in another base that's more of a permanent actual base of function and utility as opposed to this boat, which is just fun to build and weird stuff like that. Now I'm thinking, okay, the front of the boat's over here. There's the wind's gonna be blowing that way. I'm thinking what we would do is we would put the captain's quarters in the back of the ship somewhere, either on this deck or on the deck below. Because okay, the thinking that I have right is that the captain should be close to the deck. But we also want to have the work area and like storage close to the deck so that they can easily get things and repair stuff. But the more heavy stuff, right, should be near the bottom of the ship so it's weighted properly, like just general storage and everything like that. However, the crew don't want obviously there's crew that'll be working in the daytime and crew that'll be working at night, and the crew who are working at whatever time don't want to be getting disturbed by people running through their areas. So, obviously, this central area right here is kind of going to be cordoned off a little bit from being used as stuff for like anything really on I think all levels. I would say. Falling. Okay. Yeah, there's not going to be much that happens, in like kind of a weird football shape that goes up to here and then over to here, and then over to there. You get the picture. Whoop. So I think, like, I don't really want to work on this right now properly, but I would like to get a start on figuring out where I want things to be. So maybe I'll come back to you when I've done some of that, and have had a chance to talk it talk it through, think it through, maybe talk it over with some people and see what they think. Look at that up there burning. But yeah, I'm thinking really what I'm thinking are crew quarters here, on this level here, and we'll have it be fore and aft. So back here we'll have crew quarters probably behind these struts, and then to the forward area we'll do the same thing with these struts here. Hi. Going forward here it'll be crew quarters, and that'll just consist of some beds and things, yeah, some chests, some personal items, maybe a couple of item frames or whatever. Up top, what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll do the captain's quarters in the back, and then up front we would want to maybe do like a workshop area, which will have some storage in it, but it'll mostly just be like anvils and crafting tables and things like that. Maybe the kitchens will go up front. That sounds like a good idea as well. So we'll have a workshop, kitchens area up there. And then we'll do storage down here. We'll have to figure out how to arrange the storage, kinda. Once again, I'm thinking we'll put some, like water and accessible supplies down in there, and then we'll put bundles of rocks down in the other ones for the most part. Maybe some gold in one of them, and then of course once again, I'm just gonna have a little bit of an interesting difference to it. So we'll see how that goes at some point, and I'll have to figure out which one it is because it's got to be off center, which kind of sucks. I'm not super happy about that, but I want to keep the ship well maintained and everything like that with its support structures, and so I'll get to work on looking at some of that stuff, and then I will catch you back when I have either finished something, figured out what I'm going to do, and do it on camera, or doing something else. We'll see what happens. Okay, we are back. It has been a number of days, actually, kind of annoyingly. I literally am not actually sure what I was doing. Hang on, okay. If I go over here and just grab the scrolly thing. Okay, right, I was walking through and looking at the boat. Okay, brilliant. So, sorry, I have up on the other screen my video editing program, and that's where I can see what I had done previously, basically, but I hadn't watched any of it just because I'm a derp sometimes. But we are here on the boat. Of course, we have, we just finished up with that. Ugh, got hair in the back of my mouth. That was disgusting. Okay, I need to do the tail still. I'm gonna talk to people and see about having some people help me with that still. Nobody's been available really to get it done. And like I've made a couple of attempts on my own, and I've just why do those look uneven? Anyway, I've been very dissatisfied with what I was able to come up with, so I'll probably need Fluff to help out with that since he did the original one. I'm thinking something kind of how the head over here, if we hop into the skies, I do have more rockets. But if you notice how the head kind of slots down over the hull, not the hull, ow! I don't actually know. I can't remember what that thing is called. The nautical terms are escaping me right now. It's the keel. Yeah, right, the keel bit. I don't know for sure. But if we can get something maybe that's instead of being the full 5 wide plus that this is, just something that's 3 wide would probably be good. And if it, just kind of comes in and then curls out is what I really need. So I'll talk to Fluff about that. If somebody else wants to, of course, find a design to send to me, or make something to send to me, I'll just give you a quick, decent look at the dimensions and everything like that. You'll, of course, have to do the figuring out of it yourself. But it shouldn't come up much higher, if at all higher than the head. So, up to here-ish, maybe. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm quite satisfied with how the boat is looking on the outside. So let's hop into the inside. I've done a little bit of work in here, just kind of figuring out a couple of things that I want to know where they are and where they're going. So we have over here, of course, the kitchen and dining area, as you saw on that. Now this will be at the back of the boat, so all of the wonderful, delicious smells will be wafting up to the front if there's any wind that comes through somehow. I don't know how it would come through, but I put that in the back of the boat just for reasons, I guess. So in here, what I'm basically going to do probably is cordon off like an area in like a corner or whatever to have the actual, or like maybe this whole, just like back here, this would be the kitchen and maybe some food stores. And then out here would be dining with some tables. And maybe I'll make it come out a little bit more as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The very basic stuff, of course, all subject to change. This down here, I don't know for sure what I'm going to do in this area. Like, it's really open, but it's kind of a trafficky area. So I'm thinking I'll just put some stuff here, like armor and weapons maybe, for them to be ready to grab as they come up to do battle and all that sort of stuff. Over here we have a repairs section. Excuse me, so I'm thinking crafting tables, anvils, things of that nature, more of a utility area than anything else, I guess. So a workshop type place, with tables and tools and things. If we pop down to the next layer of the deck here, we have over here the crew quarters up at the front of the ship. So I'll make some bunks and chests and crates and things in here for the crew. And maybe I'll let each of the SMPDX people come in and choose their own bed and customize the area a little bit to fit them, within a little bit of a just a little bit, not like huge, because this isn't they can't have like a huge room to themselves, but it'd be pretty decent to get a little bit of community activity action. I don't know, going in there. On this side we have the captain's quarters, so this will be my bedroom area, and I've just put down a bed here, which I have not used yet. Let's see if we can sleep. Nope, can't sleep right now. But I figured I'd put that there so that when I'm working here, if I come over and see, oh, it's nighttime and I don't want it to be, and then I can sleep and fix that problem. Now I might honestly cut this back some, maybe like to here, because on a boat, prime real estate, the captain's quarters, space on a boat is prime real estate stuff. And I mean, yeah, the captain's quarters wouldn't be small for sure, but I don't know that this big is quite reasonable for that. But who cares about being reasonable, right? I'm the captain. It's perfectly fine. So let's see here. We'll pop down to the next. Once again, in here, I don't know what I'll put necessarily, but something will go. I'll put different things in here. Maybe I'll have the like a little workstation or something like that, which each of the SMPDXers can come and do something with, or maybe I'll do storage as well. In these areas here. We'll see what happens. Down here is all storage all the time, basically. So this is going to be a lot of our bulk storage and everything. I'm going to probably keep a bunch of double chests down here, which I'll just start filling with sand and dirt and gravel and stone variants and things like that I'm not likely to use a lot of, but that I'm probably going to acquire a lot of over time. And that's probably what this floor right here is going to be mostly. I might have like some armor stands, but those will probably honestly be up on this level, and the next level will be some armor stands with various armors on them. So that'll be pretty cool. Now I've got some plans for down there that I'll talk to you about in just a second here, but I wanted to show you this, right? You see the ultimate water source? No, the whatever thing there. I've taken these spots right here, which are the most kind of bigger accessible areas, and put in some stores of water and like a little crate thing. And then same on this side, we have a couple more crates and some water. So that's what that all there is. Now on a long voyage, of course, you're gonna have a lot of stuff. I don't have anything in there, but that's okay. That's just whatever stuff, I guess. More is that so that I don't throw something back there and it goes down in there and I have no idea what it is, I guess. But for a long voyage, you want to make sure that your ship isn't going to just tip over sideways. So we have put in the stones that I mentioned down in these areas. Just piled stones in, really, and it looks kind of cool. It was a pretty random process, honestly. So we'll just pop down here and kind of look around. I didn't do all of it. Oops, started flying there. I didn't do all of it, but I did everything on this half of the ship, basically. But the center area here, I'm going to have something else happen down here, which I might end up cutting down into here and kind of making a little central bit where it's broken. I don't know for sure about that quite yet, because the plan is to have a way to get up into the ship from the bottom, okay, from down on the ground, and
I'll tell you more about that later when I actually get around to it, but that's kind of the plan there. So these will probably spill over a little bit, though I may put up like fences or walls of some kind to prevent that. Maybe I'll use cobwebs to be like netting or something, or just ladders. I don't know. There's options. There's options. And then down in this area here, I would probably have some more water and crates and whatnot. And then down here, or up here rather, there'll be decorative cauldrons and crates and whatnot for purposes of decorativity. Decorativity? Yes, decorativity. We'll go with that. So yeah, that's kind of the plans here that we have for the boat. We're of course not finishing it today because the episode's already getting to the point where it's it's not the longest one, of course, and whatever to long episodes. I enjoy a long episode of things so long as the pace is well. But I do want to say that I have to apologize for the sound issues that I'm having. I'm still trying to sort out what the heck it is, and it's coming back. I keep making changes to how I do things to try to get rid of the sound problems, and right now, what my most recent solution was that I started recording my voice audio separately in a program called Audacity, and I do my video recording and the recording of the desktop audio in a program called OBS because there was some sort of thing happening where there's something called audio ducking, where one bit of audio basically is chosen as the primary audio. Ooh, it's the great audio, the big audio. And so when I would do things like flying, where I'm talking and the game audio is happening. Okay, yeah, just making sure that I can still hear it. Ouch, there's a mountain there. The game audio basically gets selected by my computer as being the primary audio, and my voice gets ducked out. So the volume of my voice just gets lowered, and it sounds kind of like I've entered a tunnel, is basically the description that people have given me, and that I, have come to take as the description as well. So I'm trying to figure out what the heck that is. I did something where I set up a test, finally found some solution, which may fix the problem now, because it used to just be that it all happening in the one program. I think something was going wrong and it was doing audio ducking for me somehow. But so that's why I switched to doing it in separate programs, and it also gives me a little bit better control if my voice audio isn't loud enough. But like the door might be really loud opening and closing, so who knows with that. But I wanted to try that, but I set up a bit of a test to try to figure out what might be causing the issue, and my control that I didn't have any issues in it. So I have to redo that and try and figure out how to replicate the issues, because they don't always happen, and it's really dumb. So the whole rest of this video, I seriously almost scrapped it all because it was just horrible. It's absolutely horrific. And I once again apologize for that. But I'm going to stop rambling about that sort of stuff, and if I can find the correct... There we go, F5. Okay, yeah. I'm really proud of the stuff that we've gotten done so far today, or today in this episode, I guess. The boat's really coming along. I'm quite happy with it, and I can't wait for it to be completed so that we can, just have for once a completed project. I don't think I've ever really completed a project in Minecraft, not properly at any rate. So this will be really fun to have one that is just done, right? And I can move on to something else from there. So without further ado, to Rob Peoples of the interwebs, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.